Hello everybody, this is Ali with Ali So Crafty. In today's video, I am going to do a pattern review for So Sweetness. And this is for the brand new Chickadee backpack. This is her brand new pattern from So Sweetness. And she recently released 4 new patterns in a bundle, and then you can buy them individually. So I decided to buy only this one. This is the Chickadee backpack. And the reason why I decided to buy this pattern only was because I have never made backpacks. So I wanted to kind of try something new, something different. It's a little bit big, and I don't usually make big bags, but I decided to give it a try. But the main reason why I wanted to try this backpack was because of the top closure or opening. You see, when you open it, look how wide it is. And it's because it has some metal frames here by the zipper panel. And I really, really wanted to try that technique. So I decided to go ahead and, give it a try. And so I purchased the pattern. And as I always suggest, that you also purchase the video, because there's always more details as you can sew alone, the next step. And she actually did a sew alone that it lasted a whole month for the last part of October into November. And so it was really easy to just follow the steps following her video, because there's always things that you will miss when you're reading the pattern. So get the video. Again, I'm not an affiliate of So Sweetness. I just, want to share my honest opinion. This pattern, even though it looks intimidating, because let's be honest, it's a big backpack, it wasn't that difficult. See, it has a big pocket here in the front that it's big and wide, and so it has another pocket here, and it has this mesh pocket with a zipper where you can put in here, if you have a tablet, probably you can fit it in here. You can fit your phone in here, things like that. Then it has 2 pockets on the side for like bottled waters, etc. And then of course it opens up so wide. Look at that. And inside it has 2 zipper pockets and also 4 mesh pockets. Now, a lot of people have added additional pockets on the side panels. You can do that. What I did is that I added this key holder, and I added this key holder because I really like to have easy access to my keys when I need them. I don't like to be digging for them. That way I know my keys are always here and I can easily spot them. If I don't remember where I put my keys, I can just open the bag and look, and easy. I'll be able to see it right away. So I always add that to my bags. But it's a wide, very wide, which I really like because you can clearly see everything that you have inside. A lot of people are using these for diaper bags or for picnic bags. I mean, all kinds of things. It's very, very versatile backpack. It also comes with handles, as you can see. Her handles do not include the D-ring. In her pattern, she uses fabric, cotton, quilting cotton for the handles. I decided to do the handles with vinyl, and I added the D-ring and a couple of rivets, and only because I just like to be able to get the handles out of the way when I'm opening the bag, or if it's being used as a backpack, we don't have that handle here sticking up. The bottom, I actually I follow her instructions, but for some reason my bottom doesn't feel sturdy enough. She suggests using Decovil Light, I think, and I used foam and Peltex. I probably will use Decovil Light next time, or something a little bit more sturdy. And also, she suggests that you fuse that to the bottom of your bag, but because this is vinyl, I didn't fuse it. So that could also be a reason why it's kind of flimsy at the bottom. But other than that, I follow all the other instructions. The backpack is really sturdy, and it was, I don't think this is definitely not a beginner's pattern, definitely not a beginner's, but I think it will be a confident beginner, or even if your sewing skills, you feel like you're intermediate, you feel like you can just give it a try and you want to learn the next step. I think this is a good back pattern for that. I was surprised I thought it was going to be more difficult to make. It wasn't super easy, but it wasn't as difficult as I thought it was going to be. I was surprised. Of course, I learned new techniques. The one thing is, she suggests that you don't use vinyl for the zipper panel here on the top, which it gets bulky. It gets really bulky here by the seam, and I almost broke a needle. So I think next time I'm just going to trim the seam with the scissors a little bit more to reduce the bulk. But definitely, follow that instruction and don't use vinyl for the zipper panel. However, I feel like the way she made this zipper panel was a little complicated, and I want to try a different way. That as I was making it, I'm like, I've done this before in another way. So definitely, I will definitely think I'm going to give it a try. If I make another one of these bags, which I probably will in the future, I will definitely make a video about that. I can't show you the pattern, of course, or I cannot do a tutorial on how to make this bag, obviously, because Sarah from Sew Sweetness has a pattern and tutorials. But I can do a tutorial possibly on just the top, like a different way of doing it. But I have to try. Now, I'm going to be giving this bag to my mom, so I will definitely be making another one for myself. But my mom is the lucky person that's going to get this bag. And the handles here, the really easy to make. This is foam. She provides the SVG file as well. So if you want to cut the fabric using the if you have a Cricut machine or Silhouette or anything like that to cut the fabric, you can do that. I must say, there are so many pieces to cut. I was pretty much cutting pieces of this for this bag for 2 days. There are so many pieces. So you definitely, if you have a machine that cuts for you, go ahead and get the SVG file. You will use it. I have the Cricut Air. I don't have the Maker, so mine doesn't cut fabric, but I was able to cut the patterns on freezer paper. And so once I cut the patterns on freezer paper using my Cricut, I apply the freezer paper to the fabric and just apply a little bit of heat, and the freezer paper sticks to the fabric, and then I was able to cut it with no problem, except of course for the vinyl. The vinyl you have to trace and cut. But other than that, very easy to make. I'm really happy. Even though it's an advanced pattern, it's not extremely difficult to make. So definitely give it a try. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. If you have any questions for me, please let me know down in the comments below. If you have any other patterns that you want me to review, I'll be more than happy to do that. And don't forget to check out my next video here, and subscribe to my channel so you can receive notifications of the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Ciao.